damn thing. They don't help and they don't do shit but pump an agenda. While they get to live good, DJ Envy got nice cars, nice houses, nice everything, telling black folks how bad it is. Why you not up there every day telling us how you got that money, boy? And tell these kids how to get it without biting the apple that you bit, boy. Charlemagne, why you ain't telling them how to bleach their skin? I mean, no, not that part. Why you ain't telling us, Charlemagne, how did you go from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, since you claim you know me, but you never met me, bitch, but you gonna call your daddy about me? How you gonna claim you from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and you love black people and you speak on a black man the way you spoke, boy? Let's go on to Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, who, God bless the brother. They bring this man out there, barely can walk. They bring this man out here that can barely walk for what I think is nothing but a photo op. Because where are they at in the real pockets of real situations? I challenge every person that claim they love black folks. Let's travel around the country before the next election and let's see what they do in real life. Let's unmask this whole fake shit of getting on TV like Chris Cuomo and telling you that you got to stay in while he out chilling. Gavin Newsom, you got to stay in while they out chilling. While you got motherfucker Don Lemon on CNN every day acting like he crying and shit and love America, talking about white men need to be watched, and he married to one. He's married to one. Ironing socks, washing drawers, talking about hate these white people. I said it on my Facebook. That white man ought to come home and threw your bitch ass out. Divorce you right on the spot. Threw your ring in the back of your goddamn head, bitch. You in a goddamn personal relationship with a white man, putting your business out on Front Street, lying, talking about you hate whiteys, and this white man got to hear you say that? If I imagine me be married to a goddamn woman and she tell me I hate all tall, dark-skinned men that talk strong, I come home and look at her like, what the fuck? Who you talking about? Me? The hell are you, baby? This shit over there. To the left, to the left. We got people lying straight up to our face. Straight up to our face. Lying right to our goddamn face. And the only thing they can do is use stop the conversation words. He's misogynistic. He's toxic. He's racist. He like white people. He like white supremacists. He like Kyle Rittenhouse. He like Trump. Have the conversation, some bitch. Every last one of these motherfuckers that's telling you it's so bad, go look at where they live at. Let's go to all these districts of every politician, white or black, left or right. They're American, right? Let's see the example and the things that they're showing these kids in these schools. Before you go to another goddamn election poll, don't watch no more CNN analysts. Take your ass to California and let's see how many tents wrapped around every goddamn building that you see. Take your ass to San Diego, and San Francisco, and Oakland. All these states that they talk all this nice shit, that they love blacks, that they ain't give us a motherfucking thing yet. I'll ride with you. Who driving? You driving, T? You drive? Tiki will drive. I'll ride with you. Who driving? 3.5 million black folks under the poverty line, and we got a Juneteenth and a fucking statue. I'm driving. I'll drive too. Fuck all this other bullshit. I'm tired of hearing how much you care about us when some black person die. And now I guess they care about us when a white boy kill a white boy. Every time they talk about black folks and they care for black folks, it's when somebody dead. Show us the love and respect for the living. Where the fuck is our $450,000 per conversation? I want to be in that conversation. Fuck your love and you like me and all that. You want 450,000? I do too. Fuck you talking about? Where's the school system that work for our children instead of you trying to teach them a motherfucking theory? Where's the school system that work for our kids? You got motherfucking YouTubers talking about coding don't work, and they do coding. Coding don't work because it changed. Bitch, change with it. Everything gonna change. The fuck is you talking about? It's called evolution. Everything changes. But as things change, you change with it. But coding is the goddamn future. Ain't we on YouTube, you dumb son bitch? And I made peace with the brother, so I'm not saying him specifically, but a lot of people reference this whole so-called debate that I did not have. Saginaw STEM, absolutely. I can't wait for my Saturday to clear up so I can go to the Saginaw STEM. Why are we not giving these kids the things that they need that they're going to use in everyday real life? We giving people cancel. We giving people, oh, he ain't with the people. Stay off code. Black people got to be on code. On what motherfucking code? The way we killing each other, what code you niggas talking about? The code need to be focused on these kids being educated and having the ability. When I was a kid, they told me I could be the goddamn president. They told you that too? They told me I could be a fireman. They told me I could be the president. They told me I could be all I can be. And when I became closer to being an adult, they started to scale that shit back and started to let me see the truth. Santa Claus ain't real. They started telling me, they lied to me in the beginning and started telling me all kind of goddamn truth. So why not tell these kids the truth from the beginning? Why we come up with all these fairy tale, these Disneyland stories and all this other bullshit? Ain't no white man coming down my motherfucking chimney to give my kids a goddamn thing. I put that shit over there. We got everybody out the house being the hero of our children except the parents. You can't make no celebrity, no Cardi B, no whatever top list celebrity, LeBron James, no whoever, over my children. They're taking the power away from you parents. I hearing 10 and 11-year-old kids going to concerts. Who the fuck take 5 and 10-year-old kids to a concert? Do you go with them to the PTA meeting? Do you take them to a science fair? Do you take them to the Silver Learning Center? They got to be at a goddamn concert? I don't understand what's going on. And when you call out the bullshit, I'm hearing that. This is what I heard. I heard this on Carcino page. Shout out to Carcino. I heard this on Carcino page. He say, yeah, pastors, most pastors have their big church and they have funeral homes because the funeral home business ain't never going to stop. And when I came to YouTube, I told them, this shit is about money. This shit is about money. And educating these kids so that they don't have to go to prison to learn a trade, so they don't have to go through all these changes to learn proper skills at life. It helps the children. It creates a more educated, smarter society, but it takes money out of someone else's pocket. And instead of them being a little less fucking greedy, they much rather have the money. They much rather have the goddamn money. So we got people yelling and shouting and complaining and thinking we winning something by burning down the neighborhood that you live in, instead of making no white folks that say they love us give us every goddamn thing we owe. How is there an Asian crime bill before there's a black crime bill when we was hanging from trees and they showed me that shit as a kid in school? How does someone else get a hate crime bill from the shit I saw in the 5th grade, the 6th grade, the 7th grade, the shit you showed me, what white people did to my people? How in the hell can anybody else get a crime bill before that? But you got black folks cozying up to certain white folks, telling us you ain't right because you like certain white folks and our white folks better than your white folks. But none of the white folks ain't give us a motherfucking thing yet. No, we ain't getting mad about. We're not saying it like that, my brother. What we're saying is, if they're gonna get 450,000 before we get anything, yeah, they promised us 40 acres and a mule and all that shit. But how are they gonna give them 450,000 with the gas prices so high, with inflation going up? We saying we just came back from a fucking pandemic. People are out of work. You're throwing people out of work if they don't get donut shop. But a class of people that came over here for an opportunity, you're gonna give them money over the people that's here? And I'm the one that don't like black people? What's gonna happen when all these said people get their full rights and they can vote and all this stuff? Are they gonna need our black ass anymore? I don't think they're gonna need us no more. I think they just gonna need us to go to jail. I think they got us in mind for those prisons that they still building. I don't understand it. What are we supporting? You want some of this Camus, boy? Camus, where is that? This Camus is where it's at. I don't understand what's going on. We got a sector of black folks that attack other black folks for merely someone we associate with that you don't like. But the people that you like, or if not equally as bad, maybe even worse, because they pretend that they like you, but then they don't have to do anything for you. I don't understand this shit at this point. What we gonna do, T? Somebody tell me, please. I might have to drop the link for somebody to tell me what the fuck we gonna do. I'm a sellout because I said stop focusing on Kyle Rittenhouse and gave my opinion. Someone said my opinion was toxic and dangerous. Well, everything that I heard about an opinion based on a definition, it holds no weight. It really doesn't hold any merit. It's my opinion. It's an individual's person's thought. I'm not saying it as a fact. It's my opinion. How is that toxic? How is that dangerous? Somebody is using words and manipulating you guys into thinking that people can't have their own individual thought without offending or hurting you. My opinion should not hurt you. It's an opinion, right? So if you look at a pair of shoes, let's just say this, right? Okay. Look at this lighter. Let's go back to education 101. Why don't we? Let's just say I hold this lighter up. Hey Tiki, I can think this lighter is pretty fucking cool. Okay? Someone else can think this lighter suck. I don't like this lighter. I don't like the gold plating. I don't like it. So am I gonna now be able to say that person is toxic, that person is bad because they don't like something that I like? That's what they're doing now. If we don't agree upon something, then the person that don't agree is the bad guy. He offended you to the point where you can hurt him. These folks are for the camera, to the public behind the scenes. They sell their souls just like the industry life behind the scenes, be surprised. Absolutely. Your lighter talk is toxic. Ban him. Okay. You don't like the lighter. Okay. Okay, cool. I ate let's see. Let's see if this will work. Okay. I know you probably trolling. I like to troll too. I ate a Nutri-Grain bar. Okay. Some people might like Nutri-Grain. Free promotion Nutri-Grain. I ate a Nutri-Grain bar. Some people may think this shit is good. Some people may think this shit tastes like cardboard. Are they toxic? Is that what we're doing now to not have conversation? Is that what we're doing now? This is the new educated world. It's just an opinion. No, they what they're doing is they're changing the definition of what an opinion is. It holds no weight. I get tired of people sending me an email saying, "Hey, you're friends with Ticket TV. Look what he said. You're friends with Carcino. Look what he said." It's like, okay. Do you recognize that Carcino and Ticket TV are both grown as men, and that we're going to agree on some things, and that's why we're cool on the agreement. We're not going to agree on all things, but that doesn't mean we got to fall out and not be friends. How can you have a friend if the simplest thing is that if we disagree, we're not going to be friends anymore? I disagree with you every motherfucking day. I'm not going to agree with everything a motherfucker say. Yeah, you crazy? That to me is toxic. If you want to be my friend, do not try to make me believe that if I disagree with you, that somehow I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I need to listen more. I need to get in touch with my sensitive side. I need to do this. No, motherfucker, I just don't agree. I can get in touch with my sensitive side, and once I get there, I still won't agree. I cry and tell you, I don't agree. So if I have to get in touch with my sensitive side, I still don't agree with your motherfucking ass. And if I have to get him study or go to counseling, I'm gonna come out of counseling saying I still don't agree. A motherfucker can have their opinion without it being a big thing. That's just me. You cater to the enemy now. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody say, let's see. You cater to the enemy now. He has no safe haven in black thought. Raymond Palmer. What the fuck are you talking about? How in the fuck am I catering to the enemy by saying stop paying attention to a Kyle Rittenhouse shooting white people and pay attention to an Ahmaud Arbery? Sir, I think you're low vibration. I don't think you make any sense. I think you're trying to pretend pro black, but I bet you probably date a white girl. No, no, I'm sorry. Not that there's anything wrong with that disclaimer, but I'm just saying I think you pretending because that's not really a educated thought. That's just a generalized bullshit. You cater to white people, nigga. Shut your goddamn mouth. You don't know what I cater to, nigga. Yeah, I think that's racist. I cater to all people. So you saying we white people shouldn't be catered to? Is that what you're saying, buddy? I cater to all people. That don't make no goddamn sense. How is it that 90% of my friends and family agree with you 70% of the time and 90% of black media types less than 20% of the time? Well, your family and friends will probably agree with me more than 70% of the time if they didn't watch so much TV. I just don't watch TV no more. I watch a few shows here and there that that's for the culture and I like, but I don't really watch TV. All of the TV is programming. It's television. And watching Don Lemon and all these people that saying one thing and doing another, I don't watch that shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Exactly. Exactly. Every time before an election, they got to get us outraged. They got to get us outrageous. Yeah, them bad white people gonna do something to you, and then we'll elect some more white people that's gonna save us. And when do we get saved? We been saved yet? Yeah, I don't think we got saved yet. Oh, that mustard turkey. Come on now. Come on now. I'm about to. They like it so much. I'm gonna do another one. And Sean, I'm gonna throw that air fryer. Never mind. Miss J, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Miss J, you better stop playing. Miss J, you better stop playing, girl. Thank you, Miss J. You better stop playing, girl. Stop all this. Your phone dead? You ain't black. You ain't black. And oh, listen, tickets are almost sold out for the event. We got a nice intimate venue. It's the first time we're doing it, so we want to see what the turnout is. It's almost sold out, so we're doing a great job. You know, it's your last day now. You want to see some mamas cooking and you want to have some fun and have real conversation that's gonna challenge you a little bit. Uh, we got to start having conversations that ends in us not just agreeing to disagree, not just taking the easy way out, saying the lesser of two evils. It's time to start examining what people are actually saying. It's time to start examining No Child Left Behind. It's time to start examining every policy in every city. Let's go to the districts of the politicians that we all like, and let's go to the ones that we don't like, and let's see both sides of the coin. To be truly educated, you have to see both sides. You can't not be so fragile to where you say, I'm only going to do one thing, and my family did this and my friends did that. I'm afraid to say this because my wife going to say that. No, look at both sides. And at the end of the day, make a decision based on the information that you discover in that journey, not who you like. We've been voting who we like long enough. We've been voting because somebody who we like told us who they like. That's how we find restaurants. That's how we find makeup. That's how we find friends. I'm telling you, a dude asked me, "Hey man, uh, how's your brother over there? What is he like?" And I look, um, he's sitting right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But how is he as a person? Uh, why don't you go right there and ask him? What the fuck are you asking me about someone else? My experience with him may be different than yours. I might be an asshole and he might not like me. So we might have, difference of opinion. So I might tell you some shit just based on my experience with him. That don't mean it's gonna be yours. That don't mean that's gonna be yours. Go ask. Truth, the issues in 2021 have families divided so much that they don't have Thanksgiving dinner together because they aren't vaccinated. Hmm. Hmm. Up is down and down is up. Because if the ever hit the fan, you're gonna be trying to go back to those very same family members that you was arguing about what white man you like the best, who didn't do what, and who didn't do what the media say. But when it's time for survival and when it's time to eat and when it's time for bare necessities, if it get to that point, which it very well could, uh, those might be the same people that you need. Your family is all you got. So y'all are under. So some people are under this belief, right, that if the shit hit the fan, these politicians that they cozy up to, white or black. These people are gonna come down and get off their microphones. They're gonna come down here and they're gonna pick you up and they're gonna help you with your situation. Is that what you're saying? You saying that these politicians that people fight over, they fight their real family that can help them. That you fight over Trump or Biden or whoever else. You mean to tell me that these people are going to pull up to your neighborhoods and help you in the time of need? Oh, okay. That's like when Jay-Z said that line, when he said that, I'm not black, I'm OJ. And Jay-Z paused, he said, oh, okay. Shit. Man, please, man. We in a simulation. We in a game. So much so that they're gonna show you we in a game. They building the game for you to. Do you know what happened when they made Facebook and Instagram and all that? How we start interacting so much in real life and start using 50% of my time, our time on the internet. Even now, I'm on the internet all the fucking time. I'm watching. I'm looking. Shit, neglected motherfuckers I'm around maybe, and I had to just take some days. Like, hey man, get your motherfucking ass off this internet. Hell no, you still got to live a real life. You ain't gonna be on the internet every day. No, sir. So while we got YouTubers happy about, oh, I'm at this many subscribers and I'm at this many views, and nigga, you niggas is miserable because this shit is draining. This shit is draining sometimes. Oh, that mustard fried turkey turned out amazing. You know what? I'm gonna do another one because I got another one in the fridge. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna take a picture of that one. You know how your mama used to pop your hand if somebody come in the kitchen. Well, my homeboy Tiki, he kept his hands in the cookie jar, kept messing with my turkey, and he broke the leg of my turkey, so it wasn't photogenic no more. I ain't want to show y'all, so I just ate the hell out of it. But I'm gonna do one that's more photogenic or photo ready, whatever the fuck I gotta say. What is that? Oh, these beautiful ladies in the chat again. What's up, Takara? Hey, how you doing? Good morning. I saw that text. I appreciate all the stuff that you doing. You be on it, boy. Shout out to my boy Self Talk. I know he in here somewhere. And AK, hey boo, hey girl. Take a picture of Scrooge's fist. Hey, look here. I'm trying to tell Scrooge. I said, Scrooge, I'm telling you, people don't care how it tastes, man. For a month or two, you're gonna be hot. Just get it to where you just get a corner shack or something and make you some fish droppings. For about 2 months, you're gonna be the hottest thing in the world. He talking about, man, fish droppings don't sound appealing. I say, shit, they got a restaurant called Fat and Fine. Man, they don't give a fuck what it's called, as long as it tastes all right. Don't cancel me because of that. Pray for me. Trust me. Just pray for me. It's a Christian nation. Just pray for me. Don't cancel nobody for what they say. Pray for them. Reparations are on the table. Asian hate bill, 450 bans, 6.6 million for what? For African evacuees, or you like to be scammed. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, man, I appreciate you rocking with me because they say I'm canceled. They say nobody watching me, but mainstream media watching me. Um, all my detractors watching me, and everywhere I go, is somebody being polite, respectful, and saying keep doing what you're doing. So I don't know how somebody can say that I'm against the black community when I said they scared of our children. They put us in the worst conditions, and we overcome those worst conditions. and we do great things, and it's not highlighted, especially the black boys. I've also said there's no black boy magic. We need to bring some black boy magic to the table so young girls can grow up and not look at the black male as less than, to look at him as an equal. That yes, there's a black girl magic, but there's also a black boy magic. So don't come into this situation looking at a black boy like he's less than. Look at him like he's your equal, because that's what y'all supposed to be building together as equals, not as you some black queen and this boy is a dribbling fool. No, that don't. It ain't gonna work that way. And so the media pushes this crap and this ideal, and I think it's time for our community to start speaking up. The elders and the people like Miss Angela who speak truth. Do you know uh, how much balls it got to take for her to speak her truth about her own personal situation with her family? That take a lot. You know, not a lot of people are willing to do that. Most people will go along to get along. So stop trying to attach me to a Kyle Rittenhouse. Stop trying to attach me to anybody. You can date back my videos since day one I've been on YouTube. I'm not attached to anyone. I agree with a lot of people on certain things, but attachment is something I will not do. I am a individual. Just like everybody else that I talk to, they are individuals. We're going to agree. I'm just adult enough to understand already that anybody that I meet, I'm not going to agree with everything they say. So I'm not going to try to throw my beliefs onto them because that would turn them into me. But I'll just tell them my perspective. They tell me theirs. And then maybe through those perspectives, we can learn from each other. Because a kid in Delaware doesn't grow up like a kid in the hood in Atlanta. So they're not going to understand each other unless both parties are able to put out their set of ideals through their own experience and upbringing. So this person can meet this person in the middle so they can understand each other a little better. And when you do that, you'll find that most people want the same damn thing. It ain't so far off as what you think. It's just the misunderstanding of not having conversation. And we got to start having conversation again in a way where you don't cut it off with these kill words. I would like to challenge these educated schools that get so. I'm tired of seeing videos of USC Berkeley and all these educated people crying and hollering and yelling when somebody comes onto your campus that you don't agree with. I used to enjoy watching debates. These are the people I look up to. I'm like, man, they keep it under control. They stick to the facts, they stick to the point, and they educate, they teach others how to do this thing. But if everybody is yelling and shouting and getting outrageous about everything, then how are you going to teach somebody behind you how to deal with adversity? It's not about you being able to get a 4.0 or being serviceable and doing taxes and all this other shit. You can't have a regular conversation with an individual without going to the guidance counselor and yelling and screaming and throwing shit. I just don't think that's educated at all. So uh, if you guys think that's educated, that's you. I think you have a responsibility when you go to these prestigious universities. You set the bar for how people are supposed to behave. And if you're behaving like a jackass, you can't expect. You're no different than the hood and the hoodlums that you try to make us out to be, because you're behaving in the exact same manner. So we got to watch behavior. Watch behavior. And if they're behaving in a way that's not conducive of pushing society forward in the right way, then we got to look at it. But if they, because a lot of people are using victimhood. This victim shit is turning into something that's taking over the world. And if we don't get control of this shit now, then goodbye, whatever we thought was freedom. Goodbye, whatever we thought was freedom. Now, again, you don't have to agree with me. This is a Christian nation. If you don't agree with me, just pray for me. Don't cancel me. That's going to be a slogan. If you don't agree with me, don't cancel me. Just pray for me. I have a family that's black. I have kids that's black. A woman that's black. You like black people, right? So don't cancel black people. Don't separate me from my family. You care about us, all inclusive, right? Gone. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for everybody who super chatted. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your families, man. Get off this internet for a little while and go do something in real life. I'm about to go over on Riff and go take a walk through nature. And hopefully my phone has service through here, but I'm gonna try to walk through the woods with my dogs and just do something regular. And hopefully you guys do that too. Don't let this internet take over your real life. Don't be saying shit and doing all kind of weird shit on the internet for money and algorithms that you can't enjoy a real life. And I feel the love when I'm out. So I know I'm on the right path. I don't have to have a bunch of people watching every second of my lives, but I know that the people that I'm impacted and the people that's running up and talking to me, I feel the real love and I appreciate that. Shout out to Union City. That's right. Still think I'm crazy. Shout out to Miss Angela Stanton. See you tomorrow. We're going to get this thing in and have a good time. That's what it's about, having a good time. When are we going to get back to having a good fucking time? Every day above ground is a great day. Every day above ground is a great day. You know why? You get a second chance at redeeming the day that you lost. Every day above ground is a great day. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Nobody. Let them, when they tell you different, just go the other way. Let them wallow in their misery. You go the other way and have a good fucking day. Gone. The Busted Bus is out.
Inspired by State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
It's so cheap, yeah, got a great rate on the down low, 'cause Jake isn't your average Joe.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms was back in the Twitter kitchen this Thanksgiving. She posted her sweet potato pies online with the caption saying, in part, "I stayed in my lane this year." All right, let's throw it back to 2018. This lit the Twitterverse on fire with a little bit of struggle mac and cheese here from Mayor Bottoms. Twitter did what it always does the most. People reacted, making so much fun of the mayor's cooking skills, causing the post to go viral. But you know, she took a couple of years. She came back to redeem herself with the sweet potato pies. They look delicious.
You know what, Chesley, what's funny? Aisha said, how'd your turkey turn out? And I realized it's the one thing I didn't take a picture of, which means it wasn't necessarily what I hoped it would be. Maybe that's our new barometer. If you like the dish, you take a picture, and if you don't, you just don't.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I paid for the banana pudding. It was amazing.
Wow.
And I purchased it.
Well,
so.
that way you know it's good. What was wrong with her mac and cheese? What did you
I would have eaten that. I think it was fine.
Okay, so it was a little dry looking, right?
Oh, okay.
It didn't look like it had any cheese pull. You gotta have some cheese pull. Yeah, it was like it was stiff.
Gotcha.
You want it to be like in the commercial where it's like off the fork.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
All right.
she was able to right her wrongs and, did a little pivot to the pies. Shout out to Mayor Bottoms.
There you go, Mayor Bottoms. All right.